Oh my God. Hey, 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 hey! Welcome, my brothers and my sisters, and the children of the cornbread. Welcome to a special candy-coated, Ritalin-induced Queer Edge Halloween special. My name is Jett. I am an aging TV man-whore. And as we prepare ourselves for this, the most holiest of all holy days, Halloween, let's not forget the reason for the season. Jesus is the reason for the season. Because Jesus is the reason for every freaking season. Because, let me explain, this is the day that the disciples got together and they carved pumpkins, took some eggs, got in drag to celebrate this most joyous of joyous occasion. So we have gathered here a group of the most compassionate, conservative freaks on this planet that we call Earth. Everyone here at one point has been nominated for the Supreme Court. Yeah. And they include my very own transsexual Ed McMahon, the Lady Jackie Inks. Yes. They include my own ghoulish but gorgeous gals, the Barbarellas. Yes. And winner of the Amazing Race and host of the Reichen show, Super Reichen. Yeah. And a little lady with some big ass sex appeal, SELENE LUNA, is here to play. Yeah. And of course, to make this party a party, we have a gay Christian country punk rocker, Glen Meadmore. We'll do it upright. And what goes best with a Bible thumping homo? You ask yourself, but only we have the Holy Pope Ratzenberger with us tonight. He's our producer. And from On Topic with Chrisanne, Miss Chrisanne Eastwood will be with us from New York City. And promoting the incestuous lesbian agenda, the VALVAL Sisters are back with us. And a little lady, she's kind of funny, a little lady's trying to make it in this business that we call show. A comedian who's on the rise. Someday you're all going to know her name. But her name, ladies and gentlemen, is Sandra Bernhard, is right here in this house. So put your feed bags on, because like we say here on the Queer Edge, if it ain't broke, then freaking break it, because Queer Edgers, we are a go. Yes, we are so accepting, aren't we? We are such givers. Hi, welcome to the Queer Edge. I'm Jett, and this is the Lady Jackie Inks. And my lady, may I offer you a pig's feet, please?
Maybe a tad later.
A tad later? Okay, I'll say part of it for you.
Thank you.
I know my Barbarellas love to devour the pig's feet, don't you, ladies? Oh, did something voluptuous fall off there? Don't do anything nasty with it, please. Here's the thing. It's Halloween! Oh my God! It's freaking Halloween! Do you know what that means, Jackie?
What does that mean, Jack?
I have no freaking clue. I really don't. All I know is that this is my family. I'd like to introduce my family.
It's so nice of you to bring them out.
The Jetts, my father.
The Jett family.
And my father and my mother. And so I'm so glad. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. But listen, I don't want to waste any time because we got a little lady, a little comedian.
About time you're going to give her a break.
Yeah, we're going to give her a break here on the Queer Edge because that's what we like to do. And for two things, because I kind of like her humor, and she's got a great rack. You know? And so let's not waste any time. Let's bring her out. How about that?
I think that's a great idea.
Sandra Bernhard, please. Are you there? Are you there? Are you there? Yes. Oh. Come in, my love. Mwah, mwah. Have a seat.
Hi, Sandra. Welcome. Good, thank you.
Sandra, here, I want to give you some
I love a zucchini. Is it organic?
Of course it is.
I hope so.
It is organic. Honey, we have been in Hollywood. We're the Beverly Queerbillies. We have been here now. Sit down. Sit your pretty little butt down. We have been here now for a month, so we are all Hollywood. So if you think you're coming on this show talking
and being
about
all grand and trying to educate you.
Yeah, we're in the business.
Oh, honey, I know you are.
Yeah, we have learned terms like riffing on the guitar, gigging. I've learned the term gigging, and what else? Oh,
busted?
Busted.
Which doesn't mean what we thought it meant.
We've also learned, Jack, you dumbass, look at this camera. I learned that one. But Sandra Bernhard is here, and of course, she is no stranger to the camera, are you, honey? You're just no stranger at all.
And yet tonight I feel
Strange.
as if I feel strange.
You do.
As if I've never been before a camera before.
Like you're a virgin at the
I
TV
am.
thing.
Like a virgin. Woo!
Okay, now that leads me to the first question.
God, no.
Okay, that leads me to
That
the
was
very...
my fault.
That leads me to
That
the
was
very
dumb
first
and my
question.
own fault. I
Which
set
is, how
myself
long
up.
have you been singing?
Well, I've been singing since I was 5 years old. But professionally,
Yeah.
since my cousin's bar mitzvah in Detroit at 8.
Oh, how much you get paid for that gig?
How much did I pay them to let me sing? It was after I'd seen Carol Channing in Hello Dolly.
Right.
In 1963. You know, I just saw Carol. She was at Feinstein's in New York last week. And I went back and told her the whole story about how I cried all the way back to Flint because I didn't get to meet her.
Oh, she is such a... Yeah, I had a chance to interview her one time, and some lesbian ripped her right out from under me. But that's another story. We don't want to go there. But
Poor Carol.
yeah.
Always being abused.
Yeah. Did you have a chance to converse with her?
Oh, yeah. No, she actually came to see my show when I was pregnant. I'm still here, damn it. She came backstage in all white. And it's just when she first let her hair go natural, she stopped wearing wigs. She came back, she goes, "You are my spiritual granddaughter."
Oh, my God.
And of course, I almost fainted and wept.
Well, here's a question for you, honey. Why haven't you jumped into that whole Broadway... I mean, I know you've done Broadway shows, but why aren't you Annie Get Your Gun or, you know, one of those tired revivals?
Well...
There you go.
Have I just answered my own question?
Can you imagine me doing a show 8 times a week without blowing my stack? I mean, you know, it's one thing to be in your own show where, like, night to night, I add, I take away, I'm bored, I just improvise. But when you're in the middle of Fiddler on the Roof with Harvey Fierstein, I mean, you might want to think twice.
about signing up for that one.
I actually went and auditioned for it. It was completely absurd. Of course, I put on my best audition hat.
Please don't tell me you were auditioning against Rosie O'Donnell.
Oh.
Is she here?
I don't know.
There's someone at the door.
Hey, wait a minute. Just when you thought Halloween couldn't get any scarier,
It's
Rosie O'Donnell.
It could be Rosie O'Donnell. Let's see who it is.
Who the hell is it?
Oh, it's Reichen. Reichen from the Amazing Race Superstar. You super stud. Come on in. Oh, here you go.
Okay, I met him. I didn't realize who he was.
Yes, he's a stud.
He's
This
very
is
cute.
what-
And am I supposed to move down every time somebody
No,
comes on?
honey,
'Cause
you
I'm
just
not.
said he's
Because
only
guess
gonna-
what? I'm not going to.
No, honey, you're Sandra Bernhard, and we're going to be.
Who are you?
That's rocking.
Here we go.
Now let me
God,
explain something
It's
to
been
you.
a long time since I touched a man's hard body.
Yeah, it's and he's got a really hard body, and not only that, he's got a.
This is perfect.
I got to tell you this, Sandra. He has got a big old schlong to boot.
Do you?
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, he does. He won $1 million on The Amazing Race.
Oh God! I looked under there and I said it frightened me. I said
Because you thought it had a wedding ring on?
I thought his penis was wearing a wedding ring.
It's so good to have you
And
here.
there
Oh
were
my
five.
God.
They had a five-finger penis.
Yeah. No, he's getting ready. Here's what Reichen's getting ready to do. Tonight is a queer edge palooza, sort of, so to speak. He's going to be going down to the West Hollywood area, and where they're homosexuals, Sandra, are just like by the pounds and tons of them are going
Sends
to
a
be.
shiver up my spine.
Yes, they're going to be gathering, and they're going to be doing drugs, and they're going to be dressing.
Oh, you know,
in,
doing all the crazy things that bags and
I know. And Reichen is cool with those gay people.
Yes,
he
he
gets
is.
along really well with the gays. And so we're sending him down to West Hollywood.
I'm sure they get along very well with him.
Yeah, I think it's a mutual love society. They don't seem to love me so much anymore as they did 25 years ago. I wonder, can you suggest why?
Oh, honey, you know,
Reality.
reality.
Not his reality.
Yes, reality
The reality.
television.
Yes, that. Thank you very much. So, what are you going to be doing down there, honey?
I'm going to be hosting just like Chrisanne's doing in New York. I'm going to be on Q's main stage there on Santa Monica Boulevard in West Hollywood. I'm going
If they don't just like run up there and tear you to
Yeah. Okay, now
I'm gonna
listen
be
here.
your LA
This should be the
anchor.
shortest interview in
Yeah.
the history of interviews.
Here, you've got to go, but you have got to give us some signal while you're down there as to what drugs you think the particular person you're interviewing is on.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
like if it's, let's say if it's Coke.
I'll say something about Head and Shoulders.
Yes, okay.
And if it's
Ecstasy.
if it's X, oh God, I don't know.
Just go, oh, this is an extra special guest.
extra special.
Yeah.
And if
That's
it's pot, I'll say
He's one of your kind of guys, Jack. So he's, yeah.
One of your kind of guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
So now, lift up your skirt, pretty boy.
Okay.
Lift it up further.
I've got underwear on. It's not going to go
Well,
that
we don't
far.
care. Lift it up. Lift it up because you've got to go.
Oh,
There we go.
I gotta go.
Get your pretty little butt out of here.
All right,
Bye,
I'll see you guys
cutie.
later.
Bye,
Thank
kitty.
you. I'll see you guys on Santa Monica.
Okay.
Bye.
Well, you won't see me on Santa Monica. There goes Reichen.
That was hot.
Reichen. From The Amazing Race. You know, he took half that money from his lover. I don't mean to dish people right after they leave. But, honey, when you walk out, you'll be the same thing. We'll be right back with more Queer Edge right after this. Stay tuned.
tonight here at Queer Edge, our next guest is more wild in his description, and his description is that he's a gay Christian country punk musician. Take a bite of the apple from Glen Meadmore.
Meadmore.
Never trust a hustler, you know. It's not too smart, he'll rip you off and leave you with a broken heart. You'd be better off with the trolls down at the park. Oh, never trust a hustler, you know it's not too smart. Even though he's handsome and he's got a nifty bone, oh girlfriend, let me warn you, just leave the boys alone. Oh, take a tip from me, I'm someone who should know. No, never trust a hustler, you know I told you so. Never trust a hustler, they always say they're straight. They'll never suck you off, but gladly masturbate. It's either none at all, or it's too little too late. Oh, never trust a hustler, they always say they're straight. Oh, even though he's handsome and he's got a nifty bone, oh girlfriend, let me warn you, leave the boys alone. Oh, take a tip from me, I'm someone who should know. No, never trust a hustler, you know I told you so. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, never trust a hustler, you know I told you so.
Yes, Glenn, come here. Come here. Unplug your guitar. Have a seat right here. Next to Sandra Bernhard. He loves you. Did he say he loved you? Did he profess his love for you?
But you're fat. We bumped into each other earlier, right?
Yeah. Okay, Glen Meadmore, I got to tell you guys, is probably the biggest gay Christian punk rock country singer in the world today. Am I right? Yes, am I right? Yeah. And we only have a few minutes. You're going to be with us all night. But here's something I want to know about Glen Meadmore, and that is this. At one point in your career, you chose to, in your performance art, you know, Sandra is a performance artist too. I'm not sure she's ever done this. At one point, you put a chicken head up your rectum and then turned around and spewed the chicken head out of your rectum onto the audience.
It's all true.
Yeah, is that for sure?
Yeah.
Now, I don't, I'm not sure Jesus would like that.
But I don't think of myself as a performance
Wait a minute.
artist.
Was it a kosher chicken?
That's right. Was it a kosher chicken?
I don't know.
That's really the question at hand. Then Jesus would have maybe at least gone with it.
Okay. So what possessed you, little man, to do that?
Well, I thought it would be entertaining.
Okay. And when the chicken head came out, were there other things in your rectum that came out with it?
No.
Just the chicken head?
Yeah, I pulled it out, actually. I didn't expel it.
Did.
I pulled it out and threw it.
And you threw it?
Yeah.
Into a vat of soup.
Where people got
That they were serving later.
Along with some beans and barley.
I'm digging your hee-haw overalls.
Yeah,
Where did you
thank
score
you. The
those?
overalls
Thank you.
are classic.
Here's the thing. We're going to go right now. Thank you so much for that performance. You're going to be with us throughout the night. And I think now we have a performance. Let me tell you about it. Our next guest is SELENE LUNA. She's been on our show before. She's beautiful. she's talented, and she's so big in the business that she's small. And here she is. She's the fantastic. Oh, look at her. I see her over there. I love this woman, SELENE LUNA, ladies and gentlemen.
Yo tengo una novia que sabe querer. Cuando me besa yo no sé qué hacer. Me siento muy sabroso. Me siento muy sabroso. Yo no sé lo que siento cuando mi baby me besa así. Me da mi abracito y me da mi apretón y luego un besito y rom pom pom pom. Qué lindo besa mi baby. Qué lindo besa mi baby. Cuando me besa mi baby me siento desmayar. Me pongo a temblar, me dice mi baby, rejúntate más, y yo me voy al cielo, y yo me voy al cielo, y yo me voy al cielo, yo no me quedo aquí. Sala, sobre el sillón, baja las luces y mi corazón me suena pom, 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 pom. Me suena pom, 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 pom. Qué lindo besa mi bebé, esa sí sabe besar.
Oh my God, thank you, SELENE LUNA. You gorgeous thing. We're going to go to a commercial and we'll be right back with literally about 10 pounds of perverted stuff. Am I right? We'll be right back after this. Thank you. back to the Queer Edge. Sandra?
The performance was very reminiscent of Mulholland Drive.
Can I ask you something, Sandra?
You can ask
we're
me
throwing
whatever
this
you want.
party. We're throwing a big party.
Honey, I don't normally go to Halloween parties, and I never go in drag.
Okay.
So for me to like come out and be in a Halloween atmosphere, this is perfect.
Okay.
Because I'm getting paid, there's cameras, there's some glamour, there's a little edge.
Yeah.
It's like in weird, like dark, funky Burbank.
Yeah.
Which to me is like one of the darkest places in the world. We're so close to, of course, my beloved Burbank Airport.
Bob Hope Airport, you mean?
Listen, that used to be, I used to channel non-stop Burbank, New York, and now it's happening on JetBlue. Of course, I don't like JetBlue. There's no legroom, so I'm screwed either way. Who's here now?
Well, I think it's the Pope, but he can wait for just a second. Because that Pope...
Is it Ratzenberger?
Yeah, he's always rushing me about things. But I do want to ask you a question. Can I name drop throughout this party tonight?
Yes.
Can I use your name?
Yes,
Do you mind if I say things
darling.
like my very best friend,
Yes,
Sandra
my
Bernhard?
darling.
Okay, cool. You can do the same with my name, by the way.
Thank you, baby.
Okay. Let's go check out the Pope. Hey, Pope! Yeah, get your butt out here, boy. Ladies and gentlemen, the producer of our show, Pope. Pope Benedict. Come on over here. This is Sandra Bernhard. She's Jewish.
Yeah, I'm Jewish.
So just kind of scoot by her and...
move my dress.
Yeah, don't let her try. She'll try to turn you into a Kambale. Yeah, I want you.
Honey, you have the biggest collection of rare Kabbalistic texts down in the basement of the Vatican, so don't bullshit a bullshitter.
There you go.
We got a lot of stuff hidden down there.
Yeah, no kidding.
Now, what do you... You want a blowjob? Is that what you're saying, dude? That's a Mexican mime for you. Oh, he needs a microphone?
Oh, no microphone.
You have the hand mic?
What are you asking me for?
Fly me a hand mic. Fly me a hand
I don't have a hand mic.
Why, did your mic go dead?
Well, here. Maybe you can talk
into
into
your
mine.
chest.
Yeah.
There.
What's
Very
wrong?
nice.
The Pope is mic'd.
The Pope is mine.
The Pope is
mic?
always mic'd.
Yeah.
Is the mic broken
Here's
on
the
the Pope?
thing. I want you guys to know, if I can talk to you for a second, how much it costs
Bring it over
to
here,
get a
Pope.
Pope as a producer. Because popes as a producer do not come cheap. They charge a lot of money because God knows the Catholics have a lot of bills to pay because of the,
Well, Massachusetts
The
alone.
scandal.
the scandal. Shall we not go there?
Why? Are you going to offend me?
Yeah, I'm afraid I'll offend you. I'm so fearful of offending Sandra Bernhard with something that I might say inappropriately.
Right?
Yeah.
Many are.
But Pope, what have we got on our agenda for tonight?
It's fantastic. We're going across the country here in the U.S. New York, San Fran, Weho. Well, you just saw Reichen. Hot. He used to be an altar boy, let me tell you. So, yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun. We've got Chrisanne Eastwood and the Gay Mafia out there in New York. And I saw a whole bunch of people here getting ready for the show, and kind of scary.
Yeah,
the leather
it is.
policeman was kind of interesting, though. Where'd he go?
But this is kind of a normal night here on the Queer Edge in a way,
really?
isn't it, Jackie?
Yeah, well,
Don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, I understand that the Pope has other things to do.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
for us, this is pretty much.
This is pretty normal?
Yeah, this is pretty.
Are you liking it so
roundabout.
far?
I'm loving it so far.
So
I'm
why don't
seriously
you go? Because
enjoying it.
I know that you have business to do.
Do.
I know that you have boys that you need to get down on, and we don't want to waste your time here on the Queer
All right.
Edge. So you go over there and
I'll move
talk to
along.
Chrisanne Eastwood because
Let me bless you all
she's
before
in
I go.
New York City.
Happy
Thank you.
Halloween.
Thank you for the
Thank you.
blessing.
I think Chrisanne Eastwood's
Yeah,
over here.
that's in
This
New
is
York.
the Pope vision.
Yeah.
Where we can, thanks to everything that is blessed, I can transfer myself from
Oh
West
my
Hollywood
God!
to New York City. Chrisanne Eastwood, how are you, my friend?
Crazy.
I'm doing terrific here. Let me tell you, got all my friends here. We're having a great time. I got all
Nice.
my friends over here.
Yeah.
Woo! Hey,
What are you doing? Hey! Oh my God! Hello. Who was that, Chrisanne? Bring that boy back. Tell him to stop. We want to. Oh my gosh! What's going on in New York?
Apparently, Michael Jackson's ready to perform again after his exoneration in the Santa Barbara County Court.
I've forgiven him as well.
I get rendered speechless here when
What
I
is-
see. I think this is Jason from one of the Halloweens, and these are breasts.
This is Elvira. You can't have Halloween without Elvira.
I love her. Is this New York?
This parade has been going on for about 2.5 hours. It's the 32nd parade, 32nd year for the Halloween parade here. It's going all the way from Van Dam on the 6th Avenue all the way up to 23rd Street.
Tell them to go.
They're expecting 50,000 marchers. God knows how many. And Jack, I'm so sorry, Jesus on the cross just went by. You just missed him.
Oh my, he's a good friend of mine.
Yeah, I used
I
Me
know,
and Jesus are
Jack
like
is a
this.
very close. Jack has a very close personal relationship with Jesus, and
He's the
I
reason
gave
for
him
the
my best.
season.
Yes, he is. We got the devil. Come here, cowgirl. Here, ride this.
Cowgirl.
Yeah. I tell you what, I don't think I'm coming back to Burbank because all the things that are very good about life are right here in New York City. Isn't that right?
What's the best costume you've seen tonight, Chrisanne? What's the best? What's the best costume you've seen tonight?
I tell you, I've seen about 3 groups come around and do the entire dance routine to Thriller, which has been amazing. I've seen a lot of President Bushes. My favorite thing is 2 little kids about 12 years old. One is all dressed up like he's a FEMA inspector. One kid is wearing a torn t-shirt. He says he's New Orleans, and he keeps begging FEMA for money, and he says, nope, I'm sorry, it's all for the Republicans.
God bless them. God bless them, everyone.
Yeah.
Well, Chrisanne, thank you very much. We'll check in with you in just a few minutes. I need to check back in with my good friend, Jack Jett. Mr. Jack?
All right, back to him.
Yo! Oh my God, here's the whole thing. Thank you, Pope, so much, and thank you, Chrisanne. You know, it's so rare that I get an opportunity to sit down with the Pope. Usually what's going on is he's phoning me and asking me for some kind of advice. But Sandra, we have another act coming up. This is like Ted Mack's Variety Hour. Sandra, I want to ask you something.
Yeah.
Today, I don't want to bring the mood down.
Oh, do.
But I do have to mention something. Rosa Parks was lying in state in the Capitol. Rotunda. I love that word.
Yes.
She was lying in state. And my dear friend, Oprah Winfrey, went by her coffin and draped, it was so beautiful, draped a Hermes scarf across the top of Rosa Parks' coffin.
That is so...
It's so beautiful.
Brilliant.
Because Rosa,
That's very
if
funny.
anything, Oprah Winfrey and her little thing in Paris, she has, when Martin Luther King said, I had a dream that one day all black women can go into a Hermes shop, no matter if it's closed.
And be feted.
And and buy a scarf for another African American woman. It's just so beautiful. And now today, that was such a moving moment. So now that we brought the mood down,
a somber
mood, let's bring it back up. And what better way to bring it back up than with the VALVAL Sisters?
Are we a pair? Me here lost on the ground, and you in midair, sending the clowns. Isn't it bliss? Don't you approve? One who keeps staring around, and one who can't move. Well, where are the clowns? Send in the clowns. Just when I stopped opening doors, finally knowing the one that I wanted was yours. Don't you love fuss? My fault, I fear. I thought that you wanted what I wanted. Sorry, my dear. But where are the clowns? Quicksand in the clowns, making my entrance with unusual flair, sure of my lines, no one is there. Isn't it rich? Isn't it queer? Losing my timing this late in my career. And where are the clowns? There ought to be clowns. Well, maybe next year.
You know, thank you, VALVAL Sisters. We'll check in with you a little bit later. We got to go to a commercial right now. We're going to be back with more classy entertainment just like that. We'll be right back. loving my Barbarellas tonight. Daddy loves his Barbarellas. He treats them so well. Look, I have liver and beef for you chicks later. You know how Daddy likes to feed you. Listen, my next guests are like the Wonder Triplets. The Wonder Triplets of cool. Please welcome Lenora Claire, who we call here Miss Queer Edge 2005, and James St. James and Phaedra. Phaedra, come on out here, you kids. You wacky kids. Oh my God. Here you go. I got some zucchini for you. Tomatoes. I got there. And is it Lenora? Oh, yeah. Some beef for you. How are you, honey? Mwah. Mwah. Come and sit down next to my dear, close, personal friend, Sandra Bernhard.
Come on, move in.
Come on in.
Did you get around me?
I think so.
Yeah, well, she's got...
meat on you.
Look, did you say you were going to pee on her?
No, meat. I didn't want to drop my meat on her.
Oh, don't drop your meat on her.
So rude, you know.
No.
Oh, you do have meat in there.
I do.
Yeah. And no, you don't want to drop your meat, and you don't want to pee on Sandra Bernhard. She's our special guest.
Terribly rude.
We don't want that happening.
Please don't pee on me.
Yeah, please don't pee.
Don't piss
Yeah, I don't
on me.
know, Sandra, if you have noticed this or not, but Lenora has very large breasts. Did you notice that?
I didn't really want to like.
Yeah, I do. In fact, I like. They always smell so pretty. I don't.
A lady with large bosoms likes to flour them.
Yes, as well as she should.
And then baste them in a big pan.
Now, who? I'm sorry.
Oh, Phaedra.
Phaedra.
Yes.
Phaedra, can you tell myself and my friends here a bit about yourself?
Well, you have a very strange home.
Yes.
You're having like transsexual drag. There's not a mirror.
Yes. Yes.
Other than that, what do you want to know?
I just want to know. First of all, my question is.
I don't even know.
You don't even know. Here's my first question. Are you a glue sniffer?
Oh, not anymore.
No.
No, it's been a while.
Okay.
A good 4
Are
or
you
5
a
years.
panty sniffer?
Are you a panty sniffer?
It depends on who wore them.
Okay, who are you, young man?
I'm the bastard that molested me in the JCPenney's men's room in July 4th, 1976.
Oh, I know.
I thought you looked familiar.
I know who you are. You're a man in disguise. It's like, what's my line? Is what that is.
Exactly.
I know exactly who you are. And you know what's weird? James St. James, author of Party Monster and Disco Bloodbath. And
Actually, but see, I'm here tomorrow night, so I'm gonna just be silent right now, and I'm not here.
Okay,
so just ignore me.
So
I'm
just
here.
take those little girls' underwear and sniff them all you want. Now here's the thing, guys. Here's what we need to chat about right now. We're getting ready. In a few minutes, we're going to have a party, a Halloween party. And it's got to be fun, but not force fun. It's got to be like, if the fun's going to be...
Organic.
It's got to be organic.
I like forceful fun.
Yeah, and so what we need to figure out is how we're going to be able to work this room. And Lenora, you being Miss Queer Edge and you being the queen of all that is big and breasted, should help with Sandra and I. We need to know how we can make this party further our career. Because that's what it's about, having real fun and furthering our career.
Your career at the same time.
So, how do we go about that?
Nudity.
Nudity. A lot of nudity.
Selena's always a good bet.
Yeah, Selene, she's got us going.
And Celine Dion, a little Celine Dion music, and I think that's a party.
Well, I would have to ixnay the Celine Dion bit because I'm not digging her. Here's one thing I'd like to point out is proper expectation management. Are you familiar with this philosophy, Miss Sandra? The proper expectation management is this. Don't expect a lot. If it's going to be, it's going to be. And you can't force it. So if we're meant to have a fun party, Sandy...
It will be fun.
It will be fun.
And if we're not, it won't.
It will suck
and tomorrow,
big time.
And tomorrow we will get up and it will be another day.
Yeah. And we will still have our money. And we will still have our crack.
Leanna Rob Baruch Hashem.
And and so life will go on. So we'll be right back after this commercial. Everyone put out the party vibe. We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back. This is normally the part of, hey, VALVAL Sisters, how are you? Have you guys met my very dear, close, personal friend? She's also my sister, Sandra Bernhard.
Really?
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
She's a superstar.
No, thank you, honey.
Yeah.
It's hot in my throat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holes.
What about your throat, honey?
I don't like eating popcorn in a public setting.
Okay, we need to get into that later, because that's some issue. And here's the thing too. I need to find out from you, what is your space? Where do you not want people to come? You being the superstar that you are.
I'm fine right here.
You are.
Yeah.
But like a big hug right now would not work for you. Like show me. Oh. Okay. Okay. There we go. That's what I
That'll be
wanted
on
to
page
know.
6 tomorrow.
Yeah. We're having a relationship now. I should start that.
Hug you. Are the clowns allowed to hug you, or is it just Jackie?
Clowns, I draw the line with clowns.
Yeah. You have to.
Clowns freak
You really
my
do.
shit.
When you're on TV,
Seriously.
you've got to draw the line somewhere.
Not you.
But this is the point where we usually say, what have we learned throughout the night? You know, no child left behind, no drug left behind. But right now, this is a thing to where we say, what can we do to make this party not suck?
We need booze.
We need booze.
We need
got a ball.
delicious. We need delicious food.
We need food. Sandra Bernhard, my best friend, is asking for food.
And we need a rocking, kick-ass band.
A rocking, kick-ass band. I think that I might be able to take care of that for you, my lady Bernhard.
Thank you,
Bye.
darling. Ooh.
Oh, these chicks, I dig these chicks so much. You know who they are? It's the Misfits, ladies and gentlemen.